This is about health. It's yes, weight loss is the incentive, but I'm going to share with you. I started this program in 1996 in my medical practice. It led to 3 clinical trials done under the FDA guidelines called an IRB, and with great success in really helping people not only lose weight, but keep it off. And that's the key. And I'm going to just share my screen here, and we're going to just go with that and then start this slideshow from the beginning here. But what I want to do is really show people that we're trying to optimize Slenderiix. And this is something that you may want to look at as not just 4 weeks that you're challenging yourself, but it's a start. And congratulations on challenging yourself. I always tell my patients, if you're not aggressively trying to protect your health, you're slowly losing it. And that's why I'm in preventive medicine, nutritional medicine, because I want to keep you out of the doctor's office. And this is a great step. And we have some very fine products that are not just Slenderiix, but I want to share this concept. Partner Co's Slenderiix program is not a diet. These are healthy lifestyles that improve insulin sensitivity, which allows us to balance our hormones. So it's really a 4-part comprehensive healthy lifestyle program. And as I said, it's not a diet. And why is it not a diet? Because diets fail 98% of the time. So Partner Co is not going to bring in something or develop something that is going to fail 98% of the time. These are healthy lifestyles. So the great first part is Slenderiix Xceler8. And I'll share each one of these in detail. But it must be the program. You must change your diet. You need to eat a healthy diet. The number 1 doesn't spike your blood sugar and improves insulin sensitivity by eating healthy whole foods and staying away from processed foods. And modest exercise. You don't have to be a superstar, but that's part of it. And this improves the underlying problem, which is insulin sensitivity, and then nutritional supplementation, which also improves insulin sensitivity. So let me kind of go over in detail so you have a better idea of what you're trying to accomplish. Now, Slenderiix is a combination of 11 different homeopathic ingredients, and they work together synergistically to create really discipline in a bottle. If you take these consistently, you're going to notice changes almost immediately. And the reason is these homeopathic ingredients, number 1, they improve the underlying root cause of why over 90% of you have gained unusual amount of weight, especially around your middle, we call central weight gain, because it improves insulin sensitivity and allows you to begin releasing fat. When you're in this state of the fact that you're not as sensitive to insulin as you once were, you hold on to fat like a sponge holds on to water. And we need to break that cycle. We need to allow you. This is what started my interest back in the 1990s, is trying to help my patients lose weight effectively and keep it off. Now, several of these ingredients suppress your appetite. You won't feel as hungry. You feel more satisfied. But it also decreases your craving for sugar and sweets. You get rid of this overeating or what we call just overwhelming hunger, and what you've been calling cravings and uncontrollable hunger, or just sweets and all of this high carbohydrate food is really just the natural physiologic response of spiking your blood sugar. But other ingredients increase your metabolism, your energy, your focus. And others have a calming effect and improve your mood. There is nothing harder in my medical practice than trying to help people and patients change their behavioral habits. It is hard. It is hard. It's challenging. It's stressful. So to have something that calms and improves your mood is really great. But all these ingredients work synergistically or together to help balance your hormones. And this is what's out with all of this stuff, is we're out of balance. Now, the other part of the Slenderiix program is Xceler8. Now, Xceler8 contains important nutritional supplements along with some amazing herbs. It contains a significant amount of bioavailable vitamin B12, which we know improves your energy and focus. But it's easy to really allow you to feel this energy and focus. Biotin, which it contains, not only improves insulin sensitivity, but it supports your nails, your hair, and skin. Now, the rose hips it contains also is a potent form of a high-quality vitamin C to also help hormonal balance. Now, here's the two key ingredients, ashwagandha and rhodiola. They're Ayurvedic herbs that have a tremendous calming effect, as well as significantly improving your mood. Now, I have patients that they notice this right away, and they just can't believe how much better they feel. We see this all the time. You're going to see it in the chat. You're going to see things, and you may have already experienced this even after a week or two. So what you'll find is that these all work together to help you make these lifestyle changes. But that's the key. You need to focus on your lifestyle changes to have any permanent changes. So the first thing you need to do is you need to learn to eat a healthy diet. Now, in your Slenderiix program, you have a food list. Well, that food list is really designed to show you how to eat healthy foods that contains those good low glycemic carbohydrates, the good fats, and the good protein. This is not Atkins. This is not a keto. Your body needs those good low glycemic carbohydrates. They need the good fats. They need the good protein. And they need to be there in balance. That's what you're seeing. But the big key is you start eliminating those enemies of your weight loss, which is the highly processed grains, bread, flour, rice, cereal, pasta, along with those high glycemic potatoes and sugar. And you're going to learn throughout this that the worst thing you can do is spike your blood sugar, which sets off, this insulin resistance. You spike your blood sugar, and that the body must control blood sugar in a very narrow range. And so this rising blood sugar, when you eat these highly processed foods, stimulates the release of insulin, which drives the blood sugar down into that low blood sugar range, which actually stimulates the release of your stress hormones. So you're going to find that the greatest drug you take into your body are the foods you choose to eat. Well, this sets off an uncontrollable hunger. Even though the blood sugars come up to normal, you now have very high stress hormones, again, out of balance. And it sets off an uncontrollable hunger, and you want to eat again and usually crave those high glycemic foods. You just do this over and over and over again. And what happens is it's like hollering wolf. Pretty soon, you just aren't as sensitive to insulin as you once were. So what you need to be eating, and what we show in your food list, is the fact you'll be eating those healthy, preferably organic whole foods. And so what you find is that the apple is great. It's better than applesauce, which is better than apple juice, which is better than sweetened, diluted apple juice. The more man processes foods, the worse it is for you. That's just a principle you can learn. So when you start to eat a healthy diet, you, just by doing that, improve insulin sensitivity. The medical literature shows that having one meal that doesn't spike your blood sugar, blood insulin levels begin to drop because the body compensates for this insensitivity to insulin by making more insulin. And then, whoops, your hormones are out of balance. As the blood insulin levels rise, you suppress Glucagon, which is your fat releasing hormone, it drops and is not as effective. So you can see just the way you eat causes an imbalance to your hormones.